Your hand looks heavy. Can I hold it for you?
Oh! Oh, that was a good one. I like that, Theo. I'm gonna put that in my caliber. He is cooking! He's eating! I laugh at his... Out of here. Chapter 2. A couple of days after Theo kicked me out, I find myself stranded by the roadside. There's bad luck, there's 100 unlucky gotcha pulls without getting what you want luck, and there's my luck. I look down at the flat tire on my old beater car with exasperation. This is exactly why I usually take Hyper everywhere. Wherever I go, anywhere with this old piece of junk, something happens. Every damn time. I rummage through my trunk, the spare is there, but the tools have been missing since I bought it, as always. I actually happen to know someone who fixes cars, but he kicked me out before I managed to even ask for his phone number. No, he didn't kick me out, we were just rudely interrupted. But only knowing his address does nothing for me now. At this point, I'm thinking of just ditching the car here and using Hyper everywhere. The damn thing is more trouble than it's worth. I sigh and pull up Rooster Search to figure out if there's a car service in this town. Some place called Ted's Automotive Service Center. Seems to have the highest ratings, so I dial their number. A gruff old male voice answers the second ring. Yes? Hello, is this Ted's Automotive Service Center? Yes, it's Ted's. What do you need? I have a flat tire. Can you help me out? Kid, he said. Kid, you busy? There's someone with a flat tire on the phone. Where can we find ya? I can send over my coordinates via Rooster Chat. I hear muffled laughter from the phone. Sorry, dear, that won't help him. Which road are you on? I open up Rooster Maps and describe my location as closely as possible. Gotcha, should be over in half an hour. Only the tire? You don't need it towed? Do you have a spare? Only the tire. I have a spare, but no tools. I'll be waiting. Yeah, I knew that this was the route to go to. About 20 minutes later, as the sun starts to set, a car pulls up right in front of me. A redhead jumps out. Not Mark.
Hey!
Not Mark! Hey, Mark! What's wrong? I have a flat. Mark walks over, kneels down, and inspects the tire. I didn't ask for help. I have someone on the way. Yeah? Then where are they? He takes a minute to investigate it and feel it around a little bit. Oh, really, Mark? Thank you. Thank you for your help and your input. It was so very important. He starts poking it, pretending to know what he's doing. I may not know much, but I know that isn't how you fix a flat. What the hell are you doing? Just giving the Mark touch. Sometimes they reinflate if I poke them. Bro, Mark, shut the fuck up, bro. Well, this one isn't working. That sucks. But this will help. He gives me a card with his number on it. Mark starts to walk back to his car. What is... That's it? Aren't you gonna actually help me? I'm so dead. As Mark starts to get in his car, a truck sporting Ted's Automotive Service Center on the side stops right behind my car. I know that nigga didn't just stop by just to be just fucking Mark. And you know, I did kind of like him. He was just a fucking hothead. He reminded me of Kyo from Fruits Basket. A familiar form hops out.
Hey. We've gotta stop meeting like this.
Like what?
Being set up by other people.
But then we'd never meet at all.
I was thinking something more along the lines of, maybe we should set something up on our own terms.
Oh my gosh. While we share a laugh, Mark changes courses and stomps back over towards us. Yes, Mark, what do you think he's doing here? You literally just left us. You literally kicked the tire, said, ooh, that sucks to suck, bro, and walked away. Theo looks towards Mark and decides to ignore him. Probably for the best, to be honest. Anyway, why didn't you call me directly? I would have gotten here faster. First of all, I don't have your phone number. Second of all, I called a place called Ted's. Ted is my dad. People like the name Ted, so we never changed it. The old man is still kicking? When are you gonna just leave him be and get out of town? I know, Mark. I know you want to get out of town, but some people are small town people. Mark, I don't have an answer to that, especially to you. Theo brings his attention to me.
Anyway.
Now I see Mr. Grease on his hands is why you were so stuck up. Ugh, fine. Theo steps between Mark and I.
You do know that I take pleasure when someone insults me, or someone I like. It means I don't have to be nice anymore.
Okay, Theo, you bad. He glares at the redhead. Fuck off. Ooh. Whatever, man. She'll ditch you soon and ride the Mark train. Oh, we already been on the Mark train. I watch Mark head back to his car and drive away, being sure to rev his engine repeatedly. I have a strange feeling that he doesn't give a damn about actually getting under my skirt, but just wants to one-up Theo. Sorry about that. Mark is... he's a creature of the town. You know each other?
Yeah, went to the same high school. He used to hang with the cool crowd, and I used to think I was too cool for that.
Thing is, I grew out of it. He didn't. Hopefully he got the picture.
Enough about Mark. I hope my dad wasn't too rough on the phone. He's kind of old school when it comes to customer service.
He could have said, "Hi, thank you for calling Ted's Automotive Service," instead of saying, "Hey, why I gotta ask you if this is the right spot." Actually, we've been bugging him to retire completely, but believe it or not, he actually likes answering the phone. He sounds fun. I wish I could get away with talking to customers like that. I'm glad you think that. It comes with the industry. Let's hit a save real quick, because that was a choice. Ugh. Now, can you show me what's wrong with your car? As you can see, it's just your average, ordinary, everyday flat tire. I have the spare in my trunk, but no tools to change it.
That's why I'm here.
Theo winks, pulling a lift and a big lug wrench out of the truck bed and bringing them over.
So, how do you want to do it?
How I want to do what? Be specific. I learned how to change it in driver's ed, but I haven't done it ever since. Can you walk me through the motions while I do it?
Are you sure? You might get dirty.
Oh, yeah. I kind of, like, there's a part of me that kind of is satisfied when you get your fingers all dirty after working on your car. Makes you feel all strong. I'm sure. Give me that lift and the big wrench and I'll do it myself. Go ahead, I'll tell you when to change something. A bit to the right would hit the right spot. Oh, he's just gonna keep saying things. Be more gentle now, you might break something. A couple cars honk while going by, obviously needing to say something about Theo standing next to me while I do all the work, and I take pauses to show them my middle finger. Good for you. It takes me almost half an hour, my hands are covered in road dust, but I have the spare fixed on. Theo checks everything and nods approvingly.
Amazing work. I wouldn't have done better myself.
Okay. Theo gives an inspection to the old tire and frowns. The tread has some damage as well. It's not something you need looked at right away, but you will probably need it replaced down the line. I also noticed some serious rust on your rims. I don't think any shop in this town will be able to get original parts to fix this. I can just get aftermarket parts, right? Sure, it probably won't match exactly. It might look wonky, but it will run. That's all that matters, right? Okay, now you have the spare on. Our shop is about to close, but you can come by tomorrow morning. We'll patch the real tire and get it back on. Checking the pressure might also be a good idea. I don't usually do this, but how about I drop the payment for driving out of here? Ooh! You speaking my language, Theo! Drop that payment because I'm the one who did all the fucking work anyway. You stood there and told me how to do it. I did it my damn self. I think you could at least let me work on my tire for free. Thank you. If you do something for me, oh, I think you might have the wrong idea about what a retail manager does. You're good with technology, right? Theo pulls out his flip phone from his pocket.
The rain on our date seems to have messed some things up with this one. I need a replacement, but I have no idea about the new phones.
Are we really finna go to the pear store again? I remember you even play games on yours, so I thought you might know a lot. Sure thing, I can take you to the pear store. When are you free?
Next Tuesday?
Then let's meet there. Can I get your number? Theo hands me a business card. My mobile number is the second from the top. Home is first. A flippin' business card? A home number? Like a landline? I'm telling you, my boy is stuck. He might have done some time. Because how you still stuck in a whole era? I'm not being completely honest here. He puts a hand on my upper arm and judges my reaction. I questioningly tilt my head to one side.
I do need a new phone, but I also really want to see you again.
Keep going. When I don't seem to protest, he presses a quick kiss to my hair.
And this time, we'll set up the date ourselves.
I smirk at his comment. It only took us the third time to do it ourselves. Well, like they say, third time's a charm, right? Before I can say anything, Theo steps back and retreats to his car. He pauses and rolls down his window before driving away.
And I do expect you to give me my hoodie back. So I'll see you on Tuesday.
I don't know about that one, buddy. Sorry. You give it up. I look forward to it. I might have gotten the wrong impression. What exactly do I do with this guy? I arrive home without further issues and pick up my phone to give updates on the situation to my friend. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Chapter 3. I had texted Theo my phone number, but since his phone screen started to get a bit cloudy, I wasn't sure if he actually got it. Wow, this looks like a virus hit his phone. I decide to put him out of his misery and call him up. After a few rings, Theo's husky voice picks up.
Hey.
Hey, it's me. I could not read your text. You also sent me a string of symbols.
Oh.
A C followed by some equal marks followed by an 8.
Why does that sound familiar? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Your voice sounds fuzzy too. Well, the sooner we get you a new phone, the better. Right, see you later. Back at the pear store. Why are we always at the pear store? Oh, kitty. I noticed that there's a little bit of cat food and water in the alleyway. Has someone been feeding you? Giving him head scratches, he meows at me as if telling me all about the person feeding him. I can't stay for long. I have a date. Thank whoever is feeding you, though, okay? Of course I'll tell you all about it. Be a good boy, okay? Before getting to my car, make sure to give him a few extra pets. I arrive at the designated time and see Theo waiting by the mall with 2 cups of coffee.
Hey.
I've got a plain black and a latte. Which one do you want? A latte, sir. I do not want that black-ass coffee. 1 latte for the cute lady. I take a sip of the latte. It's perfect. Just like Theo. Stop it. You've only known him for like almost 2 weeks. Theo enjoys his black coffee as I sip on my latte. We sit down on a bench nearby. In silence, we enjoy each other's company and the caffeine boost. Anyhow, why do you still use a flip phone? Privacy?
I guess. I just never got around to upgrading.
How did you manage that? I mean, there's a lot of things that go through apps and such nowadays. It must be a real pain at times.
I did give it a whirl a couple of years ago, when everyone switched from texting to those messaging things. I wanted to keep up, but there were so many options, and the manual was no use. I think it might be impossible at this point. There's just too big of a learning curve.
I shake my head in frustration. How is he surviving in the modern world? How do you manage the business? Acquiring parts, bookings, taxes, payroll?
Um,
I had someone on set up a computer for me, and I do know what rooster brass and all that is. I have an email too, which I sometimes use for bookings, and obviously I know how to run car diagnostic software and alike. But for the rest of the stuff, I usually have someone for all that. My brother does all the CAD stuff at work. He went to school for it. My sister has an accounting business. We get by. But what if nobody's there to help? What if I was a complete dolt and couldn't describe where I was when you came out to help me?
I'd figure something out. I always do.
You said people set up stuff for you. Can't they just walk you through everything? I must admit that at this point, I'm a bit embarrassed to ask, and don't feel like I have the time to learn new things that aren't pertinent to my life, you know? But it is pertinent, I mean. What if you go to a concert?
I go regularly. I usually just buy my tickets at the venue.
How the fuck are you doing that, sir? I don't know about that one. What about when you travel? How will you get around unknown places? Book tickets and hotels? Find the best reviewed places? Know that your flights have changed? The last time I flew, my flight changed like 18 times. Theo looks away. I've clearly struck a note there. I take an organized tour or something, and in the end, I don't travel that much. There's enough to do around here. Drop it. I'm good. I don't need to ask too much. Theo looks away from me. We sit in awkward silence. I'm pretty sure I can feel the stares of passerbys at us. Sorry, I got a little heated. After a few more moments of silence, Theo finally speaks. I'm used to it, to be honest, but that doesn't really bug me. He lifts his head to look up at the ceiling. I love it here.
Back in the day, I thought it was some sort of an adulthood requirement to go out in the world and search for a place where you belong. As cheesy as it sounds, it took a big scare to make me learn that sometimes you're already where you belong. After all, nothing and nobody is eternal.
Whew, you didn't have to do that, buddy.
If staying here means that I get to see my folks hundreds of times before we part ways permanently, it's worth it in my book.
Okay, hold on. He ate with that, buddy. Oh, man, that was kind of good. Alright. Theo offers me a melancholy smile. I like that, Theo. That's why I hold on to projects I share with people, like that old project from back in the day with my dad. Remember when you came to my place and I was working on a car? That was something Dad and I started together. If he's been burdening you to work on the project, why don't you give it up? I'm having some hurdles, sure, but I feel that I have to at least try finish it up, you know? Hasn't there been something you set your mind to that you... Okay, I can't read anymore. I'm done, guys. I can't read. My brain just totally like turned off. Honestly, I couldn't think about it. I had gone to college, sure, but got a bachelor's in business administration to appease my parents. I was going to be hashtag. I was going to be that hashtag girl boss, but I think my girl gave up on her dreams. Well, maybe we can revive that passion of yours together. What were they? I mutter under my breath. Okay, low-key, because I do like the way those sleeves look. They're like a little slanted. I like that. I've been thinking about that the entire time. Like, yeah, I like that little sleeve thing he got going on. I mutter under my breath. Photography. Theo leans in closer.
I didn't quite catch that.
Photography. Photography? Oh, that's why you were so interested in the photos at my place. I turn away embarrassed. Well, that and I like seeing your family. Theo smiles, places a hand on my shoulder and turns me to face him. Why are you embarrassed? It's a silly hobby that's not going to get me anywhere in life.
I don't think it's silly at all. If you really like it, why not pick it back up?
Theo gently kisses my forehead.
I'll help you revive that hobby of yours.
I like that. I like the way he's talking to me. Theo smiles at me, and we stayed like that for a few moments, just supporting one another. I wanted to know more about him, what his wants and dreams were, but I knew probing him wasn't the right way to go about it. I just have to wait for him to open up, little by little. After a few moments, Theo stands up and offers me his hand.
Your hand looks heavy. Can I hold it for you?
Oh! Oh, that was a good one. I like that, Theo. I'm gonna put that in my caliber. He is cooking! He's eating! I laugh at his cheesy request. I can't help but oblige and give him my hand. Oh dear, it's quite a burden on me. Please, help lift this weight. Theo also begins laughing as he takes my hand, helping me off the bench. He then pokes the top of my forehead with his index finger.
Okay. Enough with the dramatics.
Too much? Not at all. Holding hands, we make our way to the pear store. I was wondering when we were gonna get there. Let's go and see what they have. And here comes Tristan, bro. Tristan, bro, if you want me to go on a date with you, you need to act right. Get your shit together, bro. You don't look confident at all. You see my nigga Theo? You see how he's standing? Let's just talk about body language real quick, y'all. You see how my guy has his hand on his hip? He don't give a damn. Broad shoulders. You over here hunched over, like closed off to the world. What makes you think I want to go on a date with Tristan? Welcome to the pear store. Would you like a double whack?
Oh!
Oh! And you sound like that, buddy? Ah, the poor clerk looks exhausted. Sounds like he mixed himself up with another job, too. Theo immediately pulls out his... I like had a spit bubble and everything. That was gross. The poor clerk looks exhausted. Sounds like he mixed himself up with another job, too. Theo immediately pulls out his old busted phone and shows the store clerk.
Can I get something like this?
This is a vintage Macchia. I didn't think they made these still.
Oh.
So there are none like this? No, sir. Well, not quite. There are some similar that I can show you. It's just that these vintage phones are so eclectic that I tend to get a bit excited. Ooh. Well, yes, well, what phones would you recommend? The store clerk motions for us to follow him. He shows us a phone that is like Theo's old model, as the clerk puts it. This one is going to be the closest to your old model. It's bigger and has a color screen. Can it play Snake? Theo and Tristan stare at me in confusion. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's a joke I would have said that would have probably got some boos out loud too. Recognition seems to dawn on Theo's face. What about other models? Maybe a smartphone? Remember, smartphone illiterate here. Yeah, we have a lot of models. Theo points at the flagship phone display.
Anything more sturdy than these? They look like they break easily.
Tristan points to a different display to the side. Yes, these are probably what you want. This one in particular is very popular with the handy folks. It has IP67 resistance. Theo nods understandingly. You know he doesn't get it.
That would really come in handy at the shop.
It can be washed with both soap and industrial cleaners. It can withstand drops from over 3 meters without cracking the screen. And look, a gazillion lumen flashlight built-in. Like, I don't care. Theo's eyes seem to light up at those descriptions. The pear clerk then lights up the model and pulls up Snake. It even comes with the factory version of Snake. Good for you. See, all the things you needed, buddy. Right in that moment, we're interrupted by an obnoxious, familiar voice blaring through the store. I swear, if Mark is here...
Theo! Finally getting with the times and joining the modern world?
You see how bro just like slid up from the bottom of the screen, bro? I do love me some Mark, though. But, sir...
And he brought a consultant with him. How adorable.
Don't you have anything better to do? Hey, comedy nerd, my business isn't with you today. Unfortunately, Mark looks towards Theo and me. Don't you have anything better to do than to hang out with someone who still thinks texting is done with physical buttons? You know, you've been a thorn in my side for a while. What the hell is your problem with me? No, don't stop me. I turn back to Mark and get closer to him. Are you so upset with your own life that you have to constantly heckle others? The entire store goes silent. Mark stares at me, rage appearing in his eyes.
I've seen your kind. You're just here until something better shows up. Then you'll run back to your big city dream, but we?
Hold on, I don't like that, Mark. You said you're kind. You don't say that to colored girls. You don't say that to colored girls, okay? First of all, I'm gonna pretend like you didn't mean it like that, okay? Because I do got a soft spot in there for Mark. I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say it and you didn't mean it that way. My boy just wants to make it out of his small town.
We're all stuck here in this small town nightmare.
I know, honey. I feel the whole world turn silent. Is that true? I turned toward Theo, who didn't look fazed by Mark's words. My boy Theo likes being here, okay? That's the difference between these guys, okay? Mark storms out of the pear store, and after a few moments, the rest of the customers go about their business. I breathe in relief, and feel a gentle touch on my arm. It's Theo.
Hey.
Theo pauses and looks me deep in the eyes. We don't have to talk about it right now. This would have been a moment to stare into one another's eyes longingly if it weren't for the store clerk interrupting us.
So...
Sorry to interrupt, but thanks for that. That guy's been heckling me ever since I came to town. Anyway, have you decided what kind of phone you want? Well, Feezy, what do you think? I really like the flip phone, but all those new features sound great. Also, I like to try those messaging apps with you. I think bro could use the flip phone. There's nothing wrong with using it. The model's really similar to the one you had. I think this would be best for you. Yeah, it looks similar, but it's clean and the battery should hold longer than 3 days, right? We hear Tristan gulp behind the counter. 3 days? Yeah. Them Nokias? Them hoes used to have battery for months. Yeah, that's how long my current one lasts. But the battery in this one will be fresh, so it should hold out longer, right? Yeah, I don't know where bro was born, what year, but nah. Well, maybe if you use it in the same way. Let's get your Sims changed and all. Let's just move on. Let's go. We're on a bench outside of the pear store playing with Theo's new phone. He seems to be getting the hang of it quickly. How's the new phone, Theo? It's good. It's simple. Very similar to my old one. He seems happy, but the words feel empty. I bet it's my imagination that he looks empty. That's good. Need any help? No, I think I got the hang of it. I'm gonna call my dealer real quick. Sorry, I got a new phone. The old one broke. The parts won't come in. Damn, I'm late. Nah, I don't care. Theo hangs up the phone and looks a bit somber. Hey, is everything okay? Theo still got minutes. Oh God, bro. When I was a little kid, bro, I was like, when I get older, I'm gonna have me a BlackBerry with that little ball in the center where you can just move around with your... that used to be the shit, and you could play The Sims on it. You can play The Sims on them phones. Yeah, it's all good. Nothing to worry about. We sit there awkwardly in silence. I don't know much about what happened, but I wanted him to know I was there for them. We make eye contact right then and there. I can't stand it. He's too cute. I think he's kind of an old school kind of guy, so let's ask him for a kiss. Hey, Theo. I purse my lips in a kissing motion and wiggle my eyebrows. What are you, 15? Okay, sorry for trying to be cute. I punch his arm playfully. Sure. He leans over and offers his cheek to me. I lean over and give him a peck on the cheek. That's not exactly what I meant, though. Theo smiles and laughs at me. He takes a look left and right to see that we don't have an audience and looks me in the eyes.
I got the feeling you were going to say that.
He places a hand on the back of my neck and pulls me into a short kiss. Tenderly, softly. It's not as intense as the hot, passionate makeout session we had at his house. Kissing in the mall like two teenagers. Maybe I am 15 after all. This kiss seems more romantic, more intimate, more real. Before pulling away completely, he plants another kiss on my forehead. I'm a sucker for a forehead kiss, bro. I'm sorry, bro. A forehead kiss means everything. Same time next Tuesday? What would you say to coming over to my place? That could work. I immediately message him my address on his new phone, giggling like a love-struck puppy. His phone dings and he gets it. But sis, did you look at what your name was on his phone? Like you didn't look at your contact name? It's just, girl. What? What? Hold on. You think Theo is a red flag? Hold on. What's wrong with my boy Theo? I'm really liking him. I'm really digging him. Okay? Low key, he's almost better than Luca. I really liked Luca after a while. After getting to know him. But Theo is making his way up there. Mark he gonna be in the middle. My boy isn't last, but he gonna be in the middle. I arrive home and pull out my phone to inspect it. Maybe I should get a new phone too. Here I am texting DZ again. Yeah, okay, cool. Done.